What are we saying about the shave, boys? Let me tell you a story. So it's 9 p.m. I'm on a boat. The wind chill is so cold that it's burning my skin, and I still have an hour left of my shift. Now, mind you, I've been here since 6 a.m., sitting at the bottom of a destroyed ship that's currently in the process of being repaired. There's no cell service, no internet connection. It's just me, my thoughts, and a couple of welders that don't speak any English. I was constantly fading in and out of consciousness because I've been sleep deprived for over 2 months straight, having no free time outside of work except for training at 5 a.m. before work, and then getting home around 7 p.m. or even 10 p.m. on some days, and having only enough time to shower, eat, and head straight back to bed, because if not, I would be even more sleep deprived than I already was, and my future self would hate last night's version of me because he would want to stay up a little bit longer and enjoy the time that he wasn't in work, and it became an endless cycle of 2, 3, and 4 hour nights of sleep and hating every single second of it. This was my FTE, my fuck this event. This is a concept by MJ DeMarco where there's a certain moment in your life where things are so bad and it just becomes the last straw where you just say fuck it and you start making drastic changes in your life. And for me, this was it. I was coughing up black shit in the middle of the night, throwing up for multiple days on end, sleeping, like I said, 2, 3, 4 hours a night, all for just $1,000 a week. And I know some of you just had that thought in your mind that you would do it because $1K a week is a lot for you right now. And it was for me too, and honestly, it still is. I left my parents' house to go work this job with $216 in my bank account. And the rent for my place was $450 a month. I needed this money. But I had the humility to, as you saw in the last video, to move back in with my parents' house after 3 grueling months of this shit. And I was able to save up over 10K during this time, which in all honesty didn't even make me happy. All I knew is that this money would buy me enough time to go all in on becoming a YouTuber and lead the empire that I'm in the process of building. Living with my parents made it easy. I had less than $100 of monthly expenses. I didn't have to work, pay for food or rent, and I didn't even need to drive my car or go anywhere. So when I got back home, bro, I was like a man possessed with how hard I worked. And I actually put this in the script for fun, that at the time of writing the script, it's 5:51, and I was in the process of writing for over 90 minutes straight. And if I take my watch off and show you right now, this doesn't do it justice, but it's 7:43 in the morning, and I've been up since 4:30 writing this script for the video that you're seeing right now. Got a workout in already, and now I'm in the process of recording this video. But honestly, my daily routine became something out of like some Navy SEAL shit, like David Goggins level, with the amount of hours that I put into this. And honestly, I forgot to mention that the daily routine I'm telling you about, like, I'm living this right now. I'm currently in the process of living this daily routine, and the job on the boat, like, that literally just happened. Like, as you saw in the previous video, I literally just quit that job. I think that moving back in with my parents really had a positive impact on my relationship with my parents and my dad especially, because he had a new form of respect for me when I moved back in. So before I left, to him, I was still that little kid to him who ate shit foods, played video games for multiple hours a day, whose room smelled like cum from jacking off multiple times a day. Like, he still saw me as that kid. But after moving back in, he's seen what my daily routine looks like now. He asked me at dinner one night a couple nights ago, he goes, "So what are you doing all of this for? Like, why do you work so hard?" And for the first time in my life, I was able to look my dad directly in the eyes with confidence and tell him exactly what I wanted to do with my life. I told him I wanted to be a YouTuber. Now, my dad's very old school, blue collar type of guy, you know, who doesn't really understand the concept of making money online. So he currently doesn't agree with or support with like what I'm doing right now and what I'm striving for, even though it's purposeful to me. And I told him this, but he thinks making money online is a scam, and that going to university and investing your money every month is the only way to get rich, and that if you do it the right way, maybe you'll retire at 62 instead of 65. But I respect his opinion nevertheless. And when we have these type of conversations around my career and what I want to do with my life, it usually gets pretty heated, with one of us ending up storming out of the house or ending in a giant screaming match. Like, we've never been violent with one another. That's not who we are as a family, and I'm grateful for that. But these conversations usually don't end peacefully, is what I'm saying. But it was different this time. And I think this is because he sees how hard I've been working and how hard I continue to work on striving towards this purpose and this vision and this goal that I have. And it's honestly one of the first genuinely productive things that he's seen me become laser focused on. So he not only has a new form of respect for me because I've been away working for 3 months, but he sees that my mindset and my daily routine has shifted into being more productive, limiting cheap forms of dopamine, not eating shit foods anymore, cleaning up after myself, like making my bed, meditating, working out more, like just doing the consistent little habits every single day to fully optimize my life and try and get myself to where I want to go, which is to help the younger generation and create a community of people just like my younger self that I can help. With all that being said, my parents still do not agree with or support the idea of me wanting to become a YouTuber, but I moved back in with them, so I therefore have to respect their opinion and wake up early in the morning and do the work while they're still asleep. It's 7:53 right now. I've been doing deep work and training for the past 3-4 hours, and it's going to be this way for quite some time, because when it comes to growing an audience like the one that I envision, it's going to take months and possibly years before any real significant results are shown. And for the time being, my parents are going to be completely right in the fact that they think it's stupid, or that it's not going to work, or that it's dumb. But like I said yesterday, they're right until they're not. And eventually they will be wrong. And when they are, remember, success is not the best revenge. It's the only revenge, even if it's your parents.